Welcome to another Mario Party 6 minigame review.
Last time, we reviewed Odd Card Out. To say it short, it's mid. That's all I need to say, let's just move on.
Speaking of moving on, we are focusing on a minigame that has you moving, not in your control. That being our second DK minigame, Pier Factor. Jeez, we haven't had one since the third review. 2.5 years ago! Yeah, we're gonna move on. So here's how you play this minigame. There are 5 roads that are filled with bananas. You have to memorize the path, if you even can, and also choose a barrel. Yeah, that's it. And then just watch and see how many bananas you can get. Yeah, if you think that's bare bones, that is very bare bones, actually. Because this is freaking luck! Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is just luck. Well, I will say you can at least get something from this minigame, but for the most part, Pier Factor is basically just a big example for complete and utter luck. Well, you can maybe try to memorize the paths on the way, but I don't think that's even going to work out in the long run, because even if you do choose the one that has the most bananas at the beginning, you're still likely going to get either a lot or a little. You don't even know how many you're going to get until you know the very end. And also, this is also going to become a problem once you get to the actual minigame on the board, because, well, you can either get 1 coin per banana, 2 coins per bananas, all for complete and utter luck. At least, yeah, like I just said, you could at least get something out of this minigame, but that is really not saying much, as we don't even enjoy the entire thing to begin with. It is kind of satisfying to watch the barrels rolling around, but if that's the best thing I have to say about a minigame, then you got a big problem with you. But I will say, it's not overtly bad, like absolute terrible. That is basically for minigames with terrible mechanics. This one, you can at least strategize for the short term, unlike other luck-based minigames we will get to later. Heck, we're coming up on to 1 and 2 reviews. So yeah, that will be interesting. But besides that, that is pretty much all I really need to say for the general thoughts for this minigame. You can either get a little, you can get a lot from this minigame. It's all going to depend on whatever happens. And yeah, easily the worst DK minigame in this Mario Party, which is just an absolute shame, am I right?
So what do I have to say to wrap up this entire minigame? Luck. Just luck. You literally don't have any control over how many bananas you get. You just choose a lane and just see how many bananas you can get. I will say, you can at least go out with something. That really isn't saying much, because you're most likely going to get at least 5 bananas. What I've seen from pretty much every single playthrough for this minigame during recording for this minigame. So yeah, it's just not good. It's pretty nice to see all the barrels moving around, but besides that, does that even really matter? Yeah, this is not good. 2 stars is probably the best way to describe this minigame. And that's it for today. Up next, we're going to be reviewing Pit Boss. See you guys then.